bone to pick with you, man. Let's go back real quick, just real quick. And I
know there's a lot of people that would say that Jay-Z is a rapper's rapper,
man.
and I'm not even gonna argue with it. I'm not even gonna argue with it because I can see that yes, it would be, but granted, maybe like 20 some years ago or something like that, but. I don't know, man. When I think of like rapper, I legitimately think about.
Is Jay Electronica a rapper's rapper?
He's a fans rapper.
Fans rapper.
I would say
now we start. Rapper. Now we getting the levels. Look, fans rapper.
He could be. He could be.
Yeah, I can see that.
I know what you mean when you say that. But
I feel like Jay could be as well. And I know that Jay is for a lot of people.
Now the names that we ran off, I think nail it. We talked about Elzhi, Royce. Who else we mentioned?
There's certain there's certain rappers that never will acquire a certain amount of success because they won't compromise the style of what they do.
I agree.
And I feel like Jay-Z found a good balance between that to a degree. But if I'm going to sit here and like say that he's like super, maybe his early stuff was super technical with the way that he's doing his rhymes. But after that, I mean, he's just a good rapper that has relatable content, and he got spiraled up to, he was like the best rapper at the peak of what he was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for all the love that Jay-Z gets, which he deserves a lot of it.
I don't like where this is going.
No, I'm going because I'm about to tell the truth. Jay-Z has one album where he's 100% artist and not product. Because when what was that album? 444.
Maybe. Yeah, I was going to say 444.
444. That's the only album where he's like, I'm doing this as a complete artistic expression. This is coming from the heart.
You think Reasonable Doubt is a product album?
Yes, there are singles. There are singles on there.
Well, I mean, you can still have a single.
You can have a single and not have a product album.
I still think that there are marketing intentions behind that.
Mm.
Because when I think about what was it, Holy Grail, that's
Magna Carta.
That was all about that money grab.
That's a product album.
That's all product.
That was a Samsung product album.
Even Volume 1, which you got Sunshine, you got records like that. I still don't even know.
You belong to the city. I know what girls like. This.
I don't even. Yeah. There's so much meat and potatoes on the records.
It was leading up to it. Number 3 is definitely a product album. The third album, Hard Knock Life.
That's a product album.
I would say the closest thing.
I don't think the Blueprint is a product album.
No. That's where you're like starting to get a little bit of vulnerability.
It's too much meat and potatoes on the Blueprint.
Yeah. So I take that back. I would say the Blueprint there's just too much. I mean, it just happened. Because honestly, when you listen to Blueprint compared to, and you look at what
American Gangster ain't a product album.
You look at what's around it. It's tied to a movie.
It's tied to a movie.
It's not a product album, though. It's not a product album.
It's very cinematic, though. It's not a product in the sense of.
What were the singles on that record?
Like being this
Blue Magic,
popular
Rock Boys. I know.
America's Gangster.
No.
No, I think American Gangster.
That record
that's the single.
Because he said he's seen the movie and it inspired him to make an album immediately. So I think that was kind of
and then Puffy came in and got fake executive producer credit.
And I'm pretty sure you guys are all bigger Jay-Z fans than I am. Like I think Jay-Z's talented and all that stuff, but I give him his props, but that's kind of where it stops.
So I see what you did there.
Jay-Z is top tier.
Right there.
He's up there. But
I do take that back. I say the Blueprint is a very personal album.
Yeah, man. You got Now Volume 2 was Terry said Hard Knock. Definitely.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. That's product.
That's a product. That's a
like if you take away all of his success, Jay-Z's not the GOAT. That's just my opinion.
I mean, if you take away all his success,
if you take away the accolades. You take away the accolades
and focus on the skill set.
Just strictly skill set.
If you just put the CDs on the table.
Here you go.
He's got a lot of misses on CDs.
Jay got some gaps in this guy. Oh yeah,
he got a lot of classics. We ain't even got to pull them up.
We don't have to.
We ain't got to pull them up. But I'm just saying
because everybody listening knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, everybody knows what we're talking about. The first commercial album, the first commercially successful album, Hard Knock Life, to me was my least favorite at the time. A lot of people really loved that album. Mm-hmm. To me, I was like, I'm cool on that.
I think it was more. I don't ever listen to it again.
Look, it's the same way. Like to me, when I listen to Hard Knock Life, is Terminator 2 a really fun movie to watch?
Yeah.
It's definitely not as good as Terminator 1.
Nah.
When they were basically just it was more. The story was better.
Right.
The special effects weren't as big. The explosions weren't as big.
Yeah, but the story was good.
But Terminator 1 is a superior movie to Terminator 2. It's just the explosions were bigger and the special effects were better. But at the core, that's why I say I
like 2 myself.
Terminator 2 was really good.
Yeah,
Terminator 2 was really good.
I like 2 myself.
But the first Terminator is, that's a classic.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've always felt this way about Jay.
It's consistent.
I've always felt that he's super talented, and I like a lot of what he does. But I also a lot of the stuff like I think he gets his stuff is just super hyped because he's Jay-Z. I don't know for a fact that Jay-Z would be Jay-Z if Biggie was still alive.
Man, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Now, see, this is where
everybody. This is the thing.
Now we getting somewhere.
A lot of people still don't rock with Jay-Z. Like you're saying that you think he wouldn't be this guy. If you go down south, they got all kind of videos and stuff to how they don't really rock with Jay-Z. Like
you heard Boosie.
I know that. Though.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I think Jay-Z would have been as big, if not bigger, because him and Big were about to do an album together.
Yeah.
Now the commission was going to change the landscape.
Right.
I agree with that. But Lone has a point because if you pluck Tupac and you pluck Biggie away,
It was a gap.
That opens a path to the.
I'm not saying Jay wouldn't be nice.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm
but
with
the level that Jay hit,
the path that was open
there right for him.
The path that was opened up when they were out the way.
He did.
Got to seize the moment.
He did. He did his thing.
Yeah, but Jay-Z did do Reasonable Doubt when Biggie and Pac
And
were
it's
still
a
alive.
masterpiece to me.
He did.
It's a masterpiece to me.
So maybe Jay.
But it took
it
took the longest to actually go platinum too.
But we could have those conversations about people who weren't in the game. Like, you might be able to say
what if Big L
Nas was,
didn't die?
if not if Nas.
There's another one.
Not if say Pac was still here and maybe Ja Rule would have been left in the dust. We wouldn't have found out.
Yeah, I mean, it's all. It's,
you
it's
can
all
always
hypothetical.
have.
But I think there's more of a correlation to Jay-Z and Biggie because of the type
Definitely.
and their styles were so similar as well.
Subject matter, content.
And Biggie was in the shiny. Biggie was the shiny suit
Man,
rapper.
I think they were.
Jay-Z was not the shiny. Even on Puff Daddy's album,
I feel like Biggie.
He was not.
I feel like Biggie was about to put Jay in the same position. I mean, Jay is on a life after death. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he's setting him up.
What songs?
He's on No Way Out too. He on No Way Out too.
Yeah, but those aren't the songs that we go to. I know.
Wait a minute now.
Maybe it's not the ones that I go to.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And when I say I go to, I just mean like when I think of that album and the impact that it had.
Yeah.
It's not the Jay-Z albums. Even on No Way Out.
Big is on. Jay-Z's is on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I think he might have been.
Maybe.
I just personally believe that there was a lane that opened up, and to Jay's credit, he seized the moment and capitalized and took care of business.
I mean, I've heard the same argument. Someone said, well, if Aaliyah was here, where would Beyonce be? I was like, Beyonce was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all was already here.
I can't vouch for that.
Like, you got to understand, like, she was, they were out at the same time. Not out at the same time, but they were both famous and selling records at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one.
Dangerously in Love came out around the same time that Aaliyah's last album, right?
Yeah.
Dang, is that true?
Yes.
Has it been that? Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that.
You gotta remember, Beyonce at this point has been famous for like 30 years.
True. Exactly. I had to tell somebody that on Thanksgiving because they was like, Beyonce's not old school. I'm like, actually, she is.
Look, she was on The Smart Guy.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but again, when we talk about certain types of success, right? Not everybody can get to Jay-Z where Jay-Z is at right now. Like,
I agree.
It does take a special talent. It takes a special persona. But it also takes like the machine to want to get behind you. And Biggie was that machine. I don't care what you say. Biggie was the shiny suit rapper at that point in time. He was that. He was on all those records, and he may have been pushed. Maybe he gets pushed. He
said he wasn't doing no more shiny suit I can't even talk.
Yeah,
shiny suit stuff.
Yeah.
There we go.
He said it was a rap. Like he wasn't doing it no more because he was tired of people biting his style. He's pretty much like, y'all ain't getting no more Versace rap. Y'all ain't.
Yeah,
getting
he
no
was
more
about to pivot.
Yeah,
It's about
to be on some different stuff, but I mean,
but what if Reasonable Doubt is on Def Jam instead of Profile and it's pushed a different way?
There you go.
There we go.
There's a difference between the machines at that time. Even when you're talking, and I could go deep into how when radio was deregulated and how things were pushed on the radio and the difference in who had record reps and who didn't.
But that's not. They didn't have Diddy.
Nah, I think Jay was gonna do what he was gonna do, man.
Maybe. I think Jay-Z would still be here.
Oh, he's definitely
I absolutely
gonna be here.
think Jay would still be here.
But the Jay that we know today,
I don't know.
It's debatable. It's debatable.
But
would Beyonce have come on home? I don't know. I don't know.
But once again, like,
man, she was messing with the little immature dude before that. So
dang, you gonna play him like that?
I mean,
but once again,
y'all gonna say I mean.
What if we look up?
Good for him.
Big. He makes it out of L.A. that night, and he puts out a couple more records on Bad Boy. It goes left, and then all of a sudden, Biggie is on
very
Koch.
possible.
That's possible too.
And then
very possible
with Keith Murray, and then all of a sudden you look up and Tupac he's gone into Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like he winds up,
Tupac is Will Smith,
or he winds up being in Tyler Perry movies. We could take this 100 different ways.
We could, but Biggie and Pac were the biggest things at that time.
Oh yeah, they were.
There was nothing compared.
There's no debating that.
Even how big Snoop is and became to be.
He wasn't big in Pac.
No.
It was big something. It was different. They were the golden children.
Yeah,
facts.
And
Facts.
Jay-Z became the golden child after that.
Yep. Slid right on.
Jay-Z was not going to be the golden child.
It kind of took him a minute, though. Think about it.
It did.
It took a minute.
Think about it, because DMX actually was a bigger rapper than Jay-Z.
DMX was. You're right.
I'm talking about way bigger.
He was.
Yes, I agree.
Because
you're right.
because you gotta look at it like this. Because
Got those two albums.
we lost Big in '97.
Yep.
Jay didn't really, okay. Well, yeah,
Reasonable Doubt came out in '96.
Came out in '96.
But then, like, Hard Knock Life, when Jay was just out of here,
That
was
came out in
98, 99.
98, 99. Because Volume 3 was 99,
and then, like,
I believe.
DMX was 99.
Yep, back to back.
Because remember, it was like, Jay was the headliner of Hard Knock Life. It was called Hard Knock Life, But after that, like, when DMX put out 2 albums in a year.
I always go to the Lollapalooza thing. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That performance when he had the
It's
red.
pretty wild.
Yeah.
Bruh, he was the biggest rapper on the planet by a mile.
That's true.
Yeah.
At that show.
Yes.
It wasn't even, Jay-Z
Yes.
wasn't even in the stratosphere of that DMX.
So that is a good argument, because Jay did have to, But beginning, you could also make the argument.
Was it I misspoke. Was it Lollapalooza or was it
No, that was Woodstock.
Woodstock? I'm sorry.
Woodstock.
But
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
You could also make the argument that DMX took Pac's place and Jay took Biggie's place.
Oh, yeah?
Commercialism.
I mean, I ain't mad at it.
I don't know if there's any truth to it. That's just conspiracy talk. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you said, there's plenty of things we could pull out the air, but
at the end of the day, Jay's a dope rapper. But
Jay nice.
But I've
Jay nice.
Jay's somebody that when I think of like rappers, he's good. But he's never
He's
never
a
somebody.
blueprint.
Hold on.
He's
But he
literally
ain't
a
really.
blueprint.
He ain't really.
Do any of you remember when Beyonce's 96.3 bus got shot at the last Soul Fest?
What?
No.
No, I don't remember that.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't in Indy when
No, I
Soul
was.
Fest
I
was
don't know that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me on that one, brother.
Yeah, Indy, y'all was wilding. Y'all shot at Beyonce bus.
Well, Ronnie knows about it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
That might have been the other universe that Lone was in too.
I was in something else. So
Anyways.
the multiverse of hip hop what ifs.
Clearly, we've done some time travel tonight. Been in
That could be
different
a
areas.
show. The what it's like
the
Marvel.
what ifs of hip hop.
Yeah, like Marvel didn't do what ifs. Yeah.
What if we had a whole segment where it was just like the multiverse of hip hop?
I think you just
AI make it.
I think you just actually came up with a good idea, sir. I really like that
It
one.
needs developing, but
Yeah, I like that one. You might be onto something there.
maybe.
You say that about every idea.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
Let's
don't.
go back. Mike goes, I think you're onto something.
Nah, if I
Let's
don't like
develop that one.
if I don't like it, I have no problem saying, nah, that ain't it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that he's a hater.
Yeah.
Yes, well, y'all would call me a hater.
If
If I say that ain't it,
If you don't like it, you don't like it.
that don't mean that I'm hating.
I mean,
Shout out to Common.
That might be a rapper.
It's my favorite line, man.
Yeah, I've heard that song before.
Terry threw him in there as a rapper's rapper. I'm agree with that.
I think so. I think Lupe is more of one.
Oh my God.
Common, but
Lupe might be
to me, like when I think of rapper, you're an anomaly. Like
Lupe's an anomaly.
a super weird
Well, it's
anomaly.
because you're thinking of MC more so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lupe's an
Everybody
anomaly.
doesn't think of MC. So
I
to
know.
speak.
So
But-
would Eminem be a rapper's rapper?
No.
I think he is.
90s.
He would be
In the 90s, yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah, I think you actually, you know what?
I think so.
All
he is.
lyricists love Eminem.
Yeah, I
The
don't.
elite guys, they always sing his praises. I think he is one.
Yeah, I think it's just because of his technicality, not his lyricism. I think it's how technical he changed the game as far as technicality is concerned.
Facts.
Lyricism, I mean, he's talking about some weird stuff. So
nice with it.
Napkin on a napkin.
Napkin on a napkin, a slapping, and a bapping, a like if you can do that super well, you're good at least something.
Just like back in the day, if you could rap fast, we were like, oh my god,
yeah, he's.
He ain't even saying that.
If you could say metaphysical,
yeah,
metaphysical. That's all you need to say was metaphysical.
You could throw metaphysical in the rap.
Yeah, I got metaphysical and psytroponics and
he dropping bars,
cortex and
y'all ain't ready for this, man. I know it went over y'all heads.
Man, I remember being at rap battles, and as soon as the person that's up next starts rapping fast, everybody gets excited, and I'm just like, man, this is trash.
He ain't saying nothing.
It's the same as like a rapper that has like a ton of energy, but it's just their energy.
Yeah.
It's like there's a balance in there.
That's why I love Twista, because Twista actually was talking about something while rapping fast.
Yeah, Twista's
an anomaly.
He's an anomaly. Yeah, he is.
Thank you.